Hey, Cancer Venus, it's Podkane, and this is your monthly reading for the month of June, July, January, January 2025. This is a relationship reading. So, if you're in a relationship, you want to know about your person, this is the reading for you. If you don't know your Venus sign, I invite you to check out a website like astrocharts.com where you can get your full astrology chart. You just need to know your exact day, obviously, and the place of your birth. Let's get an oracle card for you. Cancer Venus. Oracle card for Cancer Venus for January 2025 or whenever it is that they see this. Touching Earth. Planting something new. Okay. Sowing seeds. Let's see how that plays out. Get some info for you. Cancer Venus. Cancer Venus. Your relationship. Okay, so we're a little all over the place. That's fine. What does this say? Seven of Swords. We're trying to have a plan, aren't we? But some things are unknowable. Cancer Venus. All right. How are you showing up in your relationship right now? How are you showing up? Oh, I should have taken that one. Shit. Wow, this is very all over the place. Nine of Swords. Worried. Afraid. Nine of Coins reversed. Not feeling like you have enough to bring to the table. Insecurities and dependency and justice. Trying to be fair and balanced. Communicative. Four of Wands. Maybe you just moved in with someone or you just began a new relationship. Their person. Cancer Venus's person. Three of Cups reversed. They're moving away from their friend group. What else? How are they showing up? Five of Coins. They're isolating. Strength reverse. They're not feeling very strong. They're feeling impatient, weak, undisciplined. Moon reverse. A lot of things coming to light. Clarity, truthfulness, honesty. I think they're being pretty honest with you about their circumstances if you were worried about that. Seven of Coins. But it's like okay, this is the issue here. You're hoping for the best, but you're kind of expecting the worst here. And that's really the issue between you. So what are you hoping for? What are you hoping for in this? What do you want out of this connection, Cancer Venus? Ace of Wands reversed. Ten of Cups. Not that. You're expecting the worst. Fully, like 100% expecting the worst. Oh, I don't know if I really feel all that passionate about them. I don't know if we could have a long-term future together. I don't know if they're my person. What if they're not my soulmate? I'm not happy. I don't have clarity on this. What are they hoping for? Major change regarding they feel embarrassed over what? Over what? They don't feel like they're being seen. They feel hidden. They want to hide themselves away. Why do they want to hide themselves away? This is crazy. Two of Wands. Could be sexual issues in the relationship. But beyond that, okay, if either it is or it isn't, all right. But beyond that, they are looking out at other people, social media in particular, and saying, "I'm not good enough. I need to do more. I need to be more." Especially when it comes to money, finances, and reliability, practicality, long-term relationships, whatever. They could be one of those people that's like, I need to be in a relationship by the time I'm 25 and then be married by 30, kids by 32, like, or they're just very conscious of what others are doing, or at least what they appear to be doing. And they feel like this connection with you is like, what are you, a moped? Like, or the relationship is, you know, there's something about it that they are not confident in, because they're looking around them instead of how internally in here, how they feel, which is why they're hiding away. What are you afraid of in the relationship? What are you afraid of happening? What do you not want to look at? What are you afraid of? Cancer Venus. I mean, we already saw, you know, you're hoping for your fears. You have very strong misgivings about this connection. Page of Wands reversed, not being able to communicate your desires. King of Swords. Being right. I mean, you're absolutely expecting the worst with this person. Like, why? You know? The Emperor reversed. Did you have an ex that was very toxic, that was controlling, that was manipulative, that gave narcissist vibes, that was, you know, daddy issues up, down, left, center, or whatever it is for you, regardless of gender, but someone that was very domineering, and you're expecting it to go that same way? Subconsciously or conscious. But there's an X in the scenario. You're trying to give them a fair shot, but you feel like you know, being dependent on them in any way is making you feel incredibly vulnerable. Even if you're not relying on them for money or shared resources, it's like any connection to anyone, not being completely on your own, is making you feel very anxious. They're afraid. Eight of Coins reversed. Page of Cups reversed. Wheel of Fortune reversed. They're afraid because they don't have a job, or their job isn't good enough. They don't make enough money. They are not financially abundant enough that you will tell them to fuck off, and that there will be nothing that can be done about it, that they will suffer an ill fate. The Fool at the bottom of the deck. They're afraid of taking a chance on you, and taking a chance that you'll take a chance on them. They're afraid of rejection by you because of something to do with their finances, their income. For sure, their finances and income. They're too busy comparing themselves to other people. That's their hang up. How do you see them? How does Cancer Venus see their person? You think this is a repeat. This is another person who's just a narcissist. They're trying to control you. They're trying to domineer you. You're trying to see the good in them. But then there's also like this element of, I'm just seeing the ideal in them, but really they're a bad person. The Hierophant too at the base. You feel like they're very traditional and stick in the mud vibes. Cancer, I mean, obviously the opposite is Capricorn. So there's a lot of Capricorn vibes here for this card in particular. Someone who is just focused on finances and money and being traditionally minded, being committed, being powerfully motivated to achievement, especially achievement that is appreciated by society at large. Okay. So you think you just met the wolf in sheep's clothing. Take two. Well, how do they see you? How does your person see you? This is beautiful. Wow. Oh my God, they're fucking smitten with you. Oh my God. They are so terrified of you fucking taking off because they think the world of you. First of all, you're the hottest thing since fire. You are just hot, hot, hot. They are so sexually attracted to you. They think you're absolutely gorgeous. And on top of that, you're wise, you're sensitive, you're intuitive, you're mystical, you're unknowable, and the most endearing and magical way, and they are healed by your presence. They're terrified that you'll leave them. They think you're the shit. I hope that this reading was timely for you before you assume that incorrectly that they wanted to manipulate and domineer you. I don't feel that's the case at this point. We're going to keep going. We'll see if we can get more information on their intentions towards you. But that's it. What are your intentions, right? Oh my God. That's a crazy reading already. How can you support them better? If you choose to support them, you want to continue this relationship, Cancer, Venus, how can you support them? The Hierophant. Look to the ways that you are traditionally minded and willing to learn and teach both. Heal yourself. Fucking heal yourself, man. This person is somebody different. I really feel that. I think that you need to see them for who they actually are. They're a Hierophant, not an Emperor reversed. Yeah, they're a bit of a stick in the mud, but they're also very loyal and committed. They want that commitment from you. That's a way you can commit. That's another meaning for that card. And you need to heal to show up fully for them, because they think you're fucking awesome. But I mean, if you can't trust your intentions, you're going to sabotage this whole shit. And they have their own issues too. Let's not be, let's not forget about that. But I mean, if you want to take a chance on this, that's what needs to happen. What can you ask from them? Ask for them to, how can you ask them to support you? That's what I want to say. How can you ask for support from them? 10 of Coins. Wow. What else? Clarify that, please. Page of Swords. And the Tower reversed. You need to communicate that you're trying to heal from this, and that you want to build with them as well. Because your desires and your fears and the desires is still your desires. You want that home and family. You want that happily ever after. You want to feel like this was divinely guided, that you're charged up by it, that you're extremely attracted to it. You're just afraid to admit that to yourself. You need to share this. And they can support you by bringing you into their hierarchy of the larger part of their life, where together you can build something. You can come up with a strategy to create something larger than yourselves, a generational wealth, generational support. Happy home and family, something built on strong foundations, and foundations rooted in truth and authenticity. What are you learning about love and relationships and yourself? It can be easier. It can be so much easier. You are worthy. Healing. Not the fucking waterworks. You are worthy of a fucking fabulous relationship, but the healing is required to unlock that for yourself. You are the Empress. You are that abundant, creative, fertile, compassionate, sensitive, empathetic, and secure and stable person, man or woman, who has so much to offer: wisdom and practicality and inspiration and everything under the sun. The Empress is the sum total of all 4 queens, which means that she is the ultimate supportive and nurturing figure. You are that, and you deserve the best. You've already come so far, and now you're learning about how to acknowledge that you are a creator in your own life. And without this healing, you'll create more of the same. It has so much less to do with other people than you realize. It's really all about yourself, and how you can acknowledge what happened in your previous relationships or in your childhood with other, if you're dating a male figures, if you're dating a female figures, things like that. to acknowledge how you were hurt and traumatized by your interactions and relations with them, how that you survived that regardless, the ways in which it made you strong, and to forgive those who were involved, yourself included, so that you can move forward and claim what is rightfully yours. Holy shit. What are they learning? What is Cancer Venus, this person, learning about right now? The Hermit. Clarify the Hermit, please. King, okay. There's a little story here. King of Coins reversed, Four of Wands, and Queen of Cups upright. They're learning about how they're learning about your past. They're learning about how your past created this, like, whoa, I don't know. What are your intentions with me? I don't know if, you really love me. And it's through your open communication and you telling them your story that they are learning more about why you have been cold feet on this and not wanting to move towards them. And, why you're asking about what your intentions are with them. They are literally simply just trying to learn about your story so that they can put into context why you're expecting the worst to happen. Okay. What are you releasing? What are you letting go of? What are you moving on past? Cancer Venus. Queen of Swords reversed, being so hard on yourself. Ace of Coins, transactional relationships. Yeah, through communicating about this, you will start to both improve your own self-worth and your internal dialogue, starting all the way back with that Nine of Swords at the beginning, your internal dialogue of, you're just making a mistake. This is another asshole. What are we going to do? I don't deserve love in my life. The worst is always going to happen to me because it happened in the past. And I'm just idealizing a jerk right now and I'm going to get burned again, right? You're learning about how that is so self-destructive to self, and also that internal anxiety makes you very nasty and bitter towards other people. You have not come correct towards them in the way that you would like, because you have this internal dialogue of stress and anxiety, which leads to irritability, anger, over criticism, being very particular and perfectionistic, and my way or the highway mentality. And on top of that, there's the transactional relationships. So if you were taught by someone that was supposed to love you unconditionally, that you have to be a certain way, I suggest perfect, in order to earn their love, you're starting to learn that they are still standing by you despite you fucking up everything, okay? They still love you. They think the world of you. There could not be a better scenario here as to how they see you. Because they see the truth of the inner you. And they just want to know your story so that they can understand how you were hurt. Why you're hurt. They want to help. Which, is kind of crazy that, at the end of the day, you've got to do it for yourself. But something that's very healing for you to know is that this person is ready to stand by you at your worst moments, and they're already showing that to you. You're expecting to push them away, and that's not happened yet. Okay. What are they releasing? What are they letting go of? What are they letting go of? What is Cancer Venus's person letting go of? There's some crazy shit going on outside. I'm sorry. This new love, new relationship, they're not willing to let go of it. They're holding on to it very, very tightly. Paradoxically, sometimes positions will, in the readings and the spreads will go like that, where it's like, no, they're not letting go of anything. Actually, they are not willing to let go of this. They just want to know why you are so suspicious of their intentions with you. Because they're a King of Wands. They are a passionate, wise, and energetically motivated person who is self-actualized, who knows who they are. Now, with what we talked about in the beginning, I want to go back to that to suggest that your inability or unwillingness or just lack of awareness, whatever it may be, to not tell them why you are trying to push them away is the reason why they're looking around in every direction to try to find a reason why you may not accept them, because they are so smitten with you. They are making the incorrect assumption it has to do with their money. It has to do with their finances. That's not it at all. You need to let them know that ASAP. You need to let them know that ASAP, because there is someone that was very controlling with money and controlling over resources in your past, in your home. This could be a father or mother or a parental figure of some sort, or an ex. And that's someone that you lived with, right? And they were manipulative and controlling over every practical aspect of your life, of when you were coming and going, and how much you were able to eat even, or, whether you got any money, where you could work. And it was a transactional relationship of that relationship where they should have loved you unconditionally and approached you as an equal, or at least as a human. Now you're having to do the most and be so perfect just to get scraps of what little, sustenance that you needed, a little bit of money, a little bit of funds, a little bit of food, a little bit of, to get this little thing that you wanted. You had to work so hard to get that. Now some mixed signals are going on that have been sent to your new person, where they think that they have to make more money or be a better provider towards you, when that's really not the case at all, and they need to know that. I want to get something that'll boost you up, Cancer Venus, because you fucking deserve it. What are their intentions towards you? What do they want to say to you? I wish I could share my good news with you. I feel you even though we are apart. I hide behind material things. Interesting. Okay, what are their intentions? Okay, this one's good. What is Cancer Venus's person's intentions towards them? They gotta know. You're trying to project a perfect image, but it's not really you. Be yourself. They want you to be yourself. You don't have to be perfect for them. This justice, What do they want with you? What do they want with you? Like in their heart of hearts, like their deepest intention with you. What do they want? Okay. Untrue stories. You tell yourself bad things, change your stories and see the good that can happen. Yeah. Soulmate only. Holding on. Age issues. Okay. They see you telling yourself a lie. They see you so differently than you see yourself, and they're just not happy with that. They really feel that you're their soulmate, and that's all that they'll accept. They are absolutely holding on to this connection. They are concerned about an age issue with you, perhaps. Whether they have an issue with how young, if you're much younger or older than they are, or they feel that they're too young to make a commitment, or they're too old to start over again, or something like that. That's a minor issue in the situation. But again, what do they see as a possibility with you? What do they see as a possibility with you? Am I looking at the right deck? I feel not. Okay. What does Cancer Venus's person see as their possible highest good? Amid the uncertainty, love has the power to rebuild trust. They see your healing. They want that. They believe that they can love you there to that point. Wild at heart, a desire for freedom leads to running away again. Okay, so they're afraid that you're going to run away. Crossing over, bridge the gap between your hearts with trust. Love blocks, dismantle hidden barriers to real intimacy and trust. I mean, okay. I'm not getting what they want for you, okay? When that happens, because there are so many cards in these decks that could have told us that, and it was not willing to go there. There's a reason for that. Because you need to foster a sense of trust and faith in yourself and in their goodness and the possibility and the trust and faith in yourself that you will be okay no matter what they choose to be or however they turn out, okay? That you will be strong enough to walk away if they turn out to be no good. And that you're able to heal enough to have the self-worth to either walk away or, more importantly for you, see it through. They're not telling us what their intentions are because that is for you to discover. That is not to be told in this reading. I'm so sorry. But that would be too easy. And that would give you a scapegoat of not fostering the sense of self-worth and trust in the universe and healing yourself so that you can find that out through them. You don't want to deprive yourself of that, either in the relationship for that possibility or this lesson of learning through yourself that will last your whole life. You know, it's this trust and intimacy and faith and authenticity and really telling them your story and how you've been hurt. They're going to have so much to share with you about how they see you, and they want you to join them in how joyful and excited they are to be connected to you. And how this is a possibility for a brand new thing. But you've got to start telling yourself that this is a different scenario. This is a different person. And rebuild that faith and that hope. Okay, let's get a final word of advice for Cancer Venus. Remember that you can't change anyone but yourself. Your life is so special. Treat it with loving care. Say goodbye to your past and leave the baggage behind for good. You know, this isn't even about you trying to change them. This is almost the reverse message where it's like, you don't have to change anyone but yourself. And even you don't have to change. Only your perspective. The perspective on yourself, your perspective on other people, your hope for the future. Leave the baggage behind for good. Your life is so special. Treat it with care. You deserve the most. Your life is so special. Cancer Venus, I hope you enjoyed this reading and I hope it was useful to you. I wish you the best of luck going forward. I also do monthly readings for rising signs, so check back for that around the 1st of the month. And I also have pick a card readings and more stuff coming soon. If you could like and subscribe, that means so much to me, and it's really, really helpful. And until I see you next time, bye.